Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So we have got the EZA for Path to Power Kid Goku. So we are probably going to be seeing Kid Goku, well, not probably, he's going to be in the data download, which is probably going to be 30 minutes or so. We're going to get the data download, which will have, all the, Dokkan Fest Kid Goku, Chi-Chi, Path to Power Kid Goku. We'll see what they do next week, right? Maybe next week will just be kind of like a content week. We'll see how that's going to kind of go. So, all right, let's just take a look. Let's see how good EZA Path to Power Kid Goku is. Now remember, oh well, it's gonna be a rough year, right? I mean, I'm just gonna, keep going on. But remember, we have kind of like, I would kind of give it like 4 different style of fights right now. I think there's four. So we kind of have like the longer red zone fights. So maybe like the fights against Hit, the Future Saga, Goku Black and Zamasu and Fusion Zamasu, and Jiren, right? Like those kind of like red zone fights. That's one like type of fight right now. We have the Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta red zone fights, right? We have the Battle Hard and Formidable Foes, and then we have the Festival Battles. I mean, again, I'm well aware people are gonna cry 100% nonstop about it, but I mean, it is what it is, right? It's there. I mean, maybe if we just pretend it doesn't exist, one day it'll just magically disappear. We'll see. So, all right. With that said, I'd like to see Kid Goku performing well in a couple of these. I mean, Festival Battles is definitely the hardest fight. So, I am more so looking for characters to perform good in there, probably. But, if we could be really good, maybe against, like, Cell Max's AoE in the Battle Hard and Formidable Foes, or we could be solid in some of those red zones. I mean, that could be good as well, right? Okay. So we've got, again, all the different stuff here for Kid Goku. So Leader Skill, Dragon Ball Saga, Youth Exploding Rage, Key 3, 170%. And then, yeah, so, okay, this is the next 200% leader to EZA. And sure enough, all they do is give him the extra 1 key. So that really is kind of like a thing we're just going to do here is those characters are just going to get that extra key. All right, let's look at the super attack effects. So remember, he's got a lot. So he gets 50% attack and 30% defense for 1 turn on his super attack. That's good because if we remember, he didn't even have defense, which is crazy, right? He only got attack right there. So now he's at least getting 30% defense, which is pretty good. Then I assume all of the other unit super attacks he's got. Yeah, so there's Goku's charge. That's his regular one. This is the Roshi Oolong Bulma or Bunny Bulma one. He gets 100% attack and 50% defense for 1 turn. Okay. Immense damage and greatly lower enemy attack. The enemy attack lowering could be good against that Blue Goku fight. I think the Blue Goku fight is, again, kind of like a different challenge from the way, like, the Jiren fights are designed, for example. So, okay. I mean, that'll be good in there. I mean, 100% attack, 50% defense is definitely a very powerful super attack effect. Are we easily going to be able to hit this? Yamcha, no. Roshi, no. Oolong, no. Bulma, no. No. None of them. Yeah, none of them are relevant right now. Let's actually just quickly look at Dragon Ball Saga. So remember, the new characters are not going to be in here yet. Yeah, no way. Not like, I mean, dude, some of these red zone fights, I mean, we could get away with, like, Bunny Bulma until maybe the very end, and then Jiren with his dodge canceling is going to be scary. Like, Roshi probably could be a little bit of the same thing. Roshi's restrictions would be a pain in the ass. I mean, it's like we move into a new meta. It is an interesting decision to start with Dragon Ball Saga, considering there is virtually no backup whatsoever. So, we'll see. LR Bulma is really going to start to be pushing her limits, too. LR Bulma was very good for a long time, but, I mean, she's closing in on 2 years old. At 2 years old, characters do not compete like that. So, it's like I am not really having high expectations for LR Bulma. Yeah, okay. Whew. So these unit super attacks, let's just say I don't think so. And then the one with Hachan, oh, the Berserk excluded, so that's, just real quick, I mean, that would have always been there. Let's just go, like, 17? So what they're talking about is this guy's SSR, right? This guy. Hachan Berserk, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so sure, there's that. And that's just the same, right? Yeah, 100% attack, 50% defense, immense, and lower attack. All right, I mean, the biggest thing to notice here, though, is Kid Goku did get defense right there. So, you know, you do a couple of super attacks, he's going to get some defense. That'll be pretty big. All right, so 159% attack and defense. Let's just kind of... That's the same. Oh, okay. His support is the same as well. He gets 1 key. Now he has 1 extra key, and he Rainbow Orb changes. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, remember, he does get the stats increase. But, holy shit. The only thing he got from this is 1 extra key on his support. That is pretty crazy to see. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, so when attacking with 12 or more key, that's jumped way up to 159%. I mean, remember, Kid Goku as a support type character, I mean, we're not likely to be running this guy in slot 1 or anything like that. You know, probably like a slot 3 character. Rainbow Orb changing support. So, you know, that extra 100% stats he's getting right there is, you know, certainly going to be nice. And then for every key sphere obtained, 30% attack and defense, that's up an extra 10% as well. Okay, that looks good. For every rainbow key sphere, 10% crit and damage reduction. That's also gone up from 7. Okay. With 3 key spheres. Oh, or 1 key sphere obtained as the 3rd attacker in the turn. 159% defense. 5 key spheres obtained, or 3 as the 3rd attacker in the turn, gets an additional 70% chance to be a super. Was that a 50 before? It was. So that's up to a 70. He got an extra 100% defense right there. 7 or more key spheres, or 5 or more key spheres obtained as the 3rd attacker in a turn. Oh, I mean, I quite like that. Wow. Okay. So if we run him in slot 3, he needs 2 less orbs. Okay. I think that's good. That is good. All allies crit and damage reduction 8%. So that's up 1. No, it's the same. That's the same. Still 8%. That's exactly the same. All allies 8% attack and defense for 2 turns. Okay. Hold on. All right, ignore the quote on my beloved Alpel right here. I saw a bunch of people saying this, because people were having meltdown. Like, maybe sometimes I complain too much about people complaining. Maybe it's something I could work on for sure. Everyone can improve, right? But let's at least complain once there's something to complain about, right? Like, people hate the festival battles. I get that, right? Like, I'll battle with people about that, but, like, makes a ton of sense. But, like, let's just wait to complain about stuff till we get the info, right? Remember, the producer's letter said that EZ8 Path to Power Kid Goku is going to work well with the new Kid Goku, and people were going crazy because they can't link together. But people just, like, completely decided to ignore that this guy's a Rainbow Orb changing support character, and now they made him a multiple turn support. So, yeah, he's going to work very good with the new Kid Goku. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he looks sick to me. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I mean, maybe they could have given him a little bit more, but like, I mean, dude, I was using this Kid Goku in the Red Zone Blue Vegeta fight like a week ago or something. I was using this guy. I mean, you know, one of the runs went good. One run he did die, but like, I mean, he was still able to handle some business a little bit in there. So it's like, he's gonna be very good. I just think that these like these like nuking type characters right now, Dokkan seems to favor or something. But I mean, he's giving the direct support, Rainbow Orb changing. Then he could give the crit damage reduction and 2-turn support. I mean, he's good. That's good. I will be running you all the time, Kid Goku. We will be running him. Oh yeah. And remember this support down here. This is all allies. All allies. Bam. All allies. Bam. This one is, you know, Dragon Ball Saga Youth or Dragon Ball Seekers, but yeah, he looks good. I'm liking it. All right, we don't need that. And then these are just all the super attack effects. So we've seen as EZA then. And then obviously Innocence, All in the Family, Infighter, Kamehameha, Credible Adventure, Guidance to Dragon Balls, and Fierce Battle. Let's look at this. So, remember, so he's not on Earth Protecting Hero. He doesn't have Earth Protecting Hero. He's obviously not on, like, Successor, not on Full Power. At most of the teams right now, the relevant teams, he's not on Giant 8 Power, right? He's not on most of these relevant teams. Like, it's pretty much just the new Kid Goku. Now, remember, you know, as the year goes on, we're gonna, you know, kind of expand upon that. That's why I'm hoping for diverse, like, Dokkan Fest. Because remember, like, the difference between 2025 right now and 2023 and 2024 is we now have a new leader skill meta. 220%, right? So if this is just like the start of 2020, where we have, you know, only a couple of teams that are head and shoulders better because they literally have way higher stats, right? That's going to be a thing right now. So, all right, there we go. He looks good to me. I mean, if we were going to improve him, okay, if we were going to improve him, what would I give him? Maybe we could just increase some of like his start of turn numbers since that didn't change. I mean, he just already had such a good kit. With the way he's got the orb changing and the support and stuff like that, like he's just got such a good kit. I don't know. He looks good to me. Maybe he could be a little bit better. We'll see once we get in game. I mean, I guess characters could always use more defense. Maybe if he potentially had a little bit more defense, maybe, but. Again, he does look quite good. I don't know about Festival Battles, though. I mean, because without the stacking, he's just going to not be able to hang tough against the bosses supering for 10 plus million. But, I mean, I think he should dominate the red zones. Battle Hard and Formidable Foes, I think he should perform very well in. Although, I mean, I think Cellmax and Broly could kill him with the AoE, but I guess, to be fair to Kid Goku, that applies to most characters. Looks good. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think, but I do think that this EZA Path to Power Kid Goku looks damn good to me.